Hey. So today we've got something else, as promised. Uh, do you remember licensed movie games? Do you remember the last one that was good in any way, shape, or form? It's hard to pin them, right? Like they're usually kind of like cynical cash grabs, half-baked ideas expressed poorly. You release a Frozen, you make a kart racer, and you run away to the bank with confused grandparents' money. That's almost what would have happened with this that we're playing right now. This is Mad Max. A brief bit. I can't show you the intro because I'm 100% certain that Columbia Records would be mad at me. They own the rights to the song that plays for the only part of it that matters, so you'll have to bear with me as I give you a crash course on what's going on with Max and why he might be mad right now. Then we'll talk a bit about the song in question. So we open the game. Max is driving along. Some boys that are maybe for war pull up and are like, "You're a fucker, Max," and they attack him. And the biggest one, his name's Scabrous Scrotus, is like, "I'm gonna take that car." And so we put a chainsaw on his head and we kick his dog. It doesn't go well from there. He punches us out and we end up stripped of our shit and lost in the desert. And that's where we'll join Max. There, now you're caught up and I don't have to worry about like a DMC8 thing. On the song itself, the reason that I can't just show you this intro, given that a records company has a stranglehold on media produced by a man who died in 1948 and continues to make money. The title is Soul of a Man. Originally written and performed by Blind Willie Johnson. It's been covered several times by a bunch of artists, with Steven Stern featuring George Crikes being what we have for our Unable to Be Shown intro here. Please go look the song up, listen to a few renditions, including the one that they used for this game. They're excellent. Pick your favorite. It's one of my all-time favorite pieces of music by basically anyone. I don't know that I would call myself a religious person. I don't really pray or consider deities when I pass through the here's and there that I find. It never hurts to make nice with local spirits, but it's not something that like really pings my brain, you know. What I admire about this particular piece of music is the bravery of the question. I'm sure you can guess what that is. The songs we get in the gospel blues genre are pleas for guidance almost as a rule. There's desperation and confusion in the lyrics here that I connect with on a core and visceral level. I know the feeling of trying to comprehend supposed source material and coming away with questions that may as well have real, tangible weight to them. I know what it is to hold these questions out to people who've told me that they are wise, with bruises on my knees from paying what they tell me is the deference that they deserve, and, getting nothing but silence or worse. Falsehoods. I know what it is to carry those kinds of questions. I swear I've read the book and I have tried to read it right. Maybe at some point, Lost Things, you can tell me. That being said, this game certainly doesn't. It was pretty divisive as far as the critical reception, with some people saying it was tired and unimaginative and others being like, this was fucking awesome. I'll let you be the judge of whether or not this is an experience you might like. My own opinion, of course, is going to be present. I like it. You might not. But I think it's worth taking a look at, because I think it's weird that it exists at all. Of course, around the time that this was released, Fury Road was also in theaters, so you can understand why they thought they would make money, but I'm not certain who decided to do the game like this. Glad they did, though. Anyway, let's get to it. We got ears. We'll give you eyes. You're gonna see the pause menu. You'll get the actual thing as we go forward here. We got bios. Who have we met?
peace. To find peace, I must reach the plains of silence. To reach them, I need a machine as good as the Black on Black. Or better.
Okay. We kind of figured he would be here. It's Max. A loner on the run from himself and his past. Somewhere in the death throes of human civilization, he lost his family. We may have dropped out there. To senseless violence. Ever since, he has been moving, living day to day, just surviving, while a cacophony of distorted memories, sounds, and visions haunts him. Max would have stopped long ago, stopped fighting, stopped breathing, but his body will not allow him to rest. His survival training is part of muscle memory now. His confused mind has constructed a mythical place which he refers to as the Plains of Silence. There he is convinced he will find peace, an extinguishing of the anguish and a silencing of the voices of past ghosts. Max clings to his old car, the Interceptor, or Black on Black. It's an extension of him, essential to survive in the wasteland. When the Interceptor is taken, everything changes, but as always, Max keeps moving and finds a way to survive. So he lost his car again. He also lost his jacket. He just can't seem to keep a hold of these things. They're real slippery. Who else do we know?
The riches of these lands are mine. All of Gastown is mine.
So he says. This is Scrotus. Scabrous Scrotus. You got a horn codpiece. Do you get it? Penis. Anyway, son of Immortan Joe, brother to Rictus Erectus. So we're in the Fury Road verse. They've neither confirmed nor denied whether this is like really in it or if it's like a weird side story or where it fits in the timeline, if it fits at all. Which, okay, fine. I like Max better as this sort of campfire tales figure, where someone goes, well, I heard this story about him. Oh, but I heard this story. Well, that story must be bullshit because I heard this one, and there's a whole bunch of like contradicting tales. I like that he's a real like violent Johnny Appleseed sort. At least these days. Not so much the Gibson days, huh? Remember this? Anyway, from his early youth... sorry, he's now the anointed protector of Gastown. From his early youth, Scrotus was a matchless warrior. His speed, muscle, and fearlessness made him the perfect killing machine. In training, he killed his first combatant at the age of 7. Okay. He continued his conquest, slaying enemies, sparring partners, and instructors alike. In his early teens, he honed his skills on death runs from Gastown to Bullet Farm and back again. Scrotus thrives in the wasteland, relishing the constant war, squashing those who have carved out existences of their own and stripping their resources away. Shunning the superficial world of Citadel Court, he grew his warboy army into a force unmatched in the wasteland. During the Wasteland Wars, Scrotus defeated Dr. Dementus. Ooh. I would have liked to have met Dr. Dementus. With Gastown back under the rule of Immortan Joe, Scrotus was appointed the protector of Gastown and put in charge of all operations and armies there. Scrotus's brutal methods and cruelty are legendary, as is his penchant for morbid theatrics, such as adorning his belt with severed human heads and displaying threatening, razor-sharp phallic codpiece. Yeah, his army of warboys are fiercely loyal and will follow his every whim, no matter how extreme. All around Gastown, Scrotus's reign of terror is on full display through his turf-marking scarecrows, as well as his many encampments that support Gastown and feed his army with fresh warriors.
I need peace.
There we go. Max will do that every time. He'll just say that whenever we visit that page, but we don't need to visit that again. We got a whole host of characters to meet. We got collectibles. These come with pre-orders. So we can stick those on a car when we have a car. We don't right now. We've also met Warboys. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, there we go. That's Scrotus's vehicle, the Land Mover. It's this. We don't have to read this. You can kind of tell everything that you need to from what it is we're looking at. There's a car in it and a box, and it looks like it's made out of construction equipment. Anything else in there? No, not presently. Locations. A fucking desert, yo. That's where we're at. The Great White. Tools and weapons. We got a canteen, there's water. This is how we fix ourselves. We found this. This was one of the things that Max just found in the fucking sand. They're calling it a shotgun. Sure. It looks like pipes to me. Not that you can't make a shotgun out of those, but this is only charitably a shotgun. Alrighty. Are you ready? Here we are. Story mission. Feral man. Our job, find water. This shirt is not ours. I think the pants are. Looks like we got a knee brace. And we're a real messy man. Okay. That's the dog we kicked. We're kind of friends now. Like, we got over it. Hey, I gotta... You know, like, I gotta... I would love to. What's the button for it? Well, it looks like it's not going to tell us, so over here we go. Settings, key mapping. Oh, on ground, please. Cancel action, hold action, sure. Canteen, number 4. Intuitive. Am I not doing it right? There we go. I was just at the wrong angle. I had to shoo the dog away. We were not allowed to simply say, hey dog, I'm gonna take it from this side. There we go. And this is how restoring health works.
Right so far. Gotta find it.
And let's check in with the witch on our sound levels. How's it sounding? Good, bad, indifferent. Let's get her a voice clip. Let's see if this is too quiet or not.
Need peace. To find peace, I must reach the plains of silence. To reach them, I need a machine.
Okay, she says a little bit louder. Let's see. Well, it's all up there. It's all up there. Okay. Let's do this. Shall we? Shall we just? Just a smidge. Small smidge. Itty bitty one. We'll try that.
Peace.
How's that?
To find peace, I must reach the plains of silence. To reach them, I need a machine.
Alright, she's saying she thinks so. We're walking.
Look at this man, are you quiet, gently? What?
Okay, she says it's good.
It's you. Foul was alive inside the air that gives birth. So to blaze by godly plug ignite. Revolution about revolution, rejoice! Please, don't kill Chum Bucket! Please! Hey!
Why shouldn't I?
Because I know you. Yeah, I spied you in the long lookers. They left you for the blowflies, and they snatched your ride. And now you'll be looking to snatch it back. That's what the prophecy says. You're the driver.
That's right.
And Chum Bucket is your man. Yeah, I'm your man. Yeah, yes, I am. See, I have a vehicle that can take you to your car. I do say. That's right. She's not running now. Sorry for that. I came here for the parts. You see, I'm a Blackfinger. I can make it work again. And Dinky D, too, is gonna need an overhaul.
Don't go stray.
No, I won't. I know you'll find me and dismantle me. I know. Chum Bucket's not stupid. Over here! Huh? Over! Come look!
I hope you like Chum Bucket. He's with us for the long haul. But we get, you know, some things happen with Chum.
Oh, dogs dinged up bad.
He's got that whole weird quasi-religion that we saw in the movies.
Dog's bleeding out.
Bro, I can fix it, but I do my best work in my sanctum.
Push the car.
I need wire to fix my buggy, but then I can show you where they took the black on black.
Where do I find wire?
Up that path! But before you go, grab some grit, Saint. You must be running on fumes.
He's right. We're going to have to eat this. If you find food, you can eat it, and that's a full restore.
Canned food. Sure beats eating nugget gruel.
Max's voice is probably not the greatest, but I think everybody else does a fine enough job. The good news is that he doesn't talk much, and when he does, it's in short bursts. It's not the worst, but it also ain't the best. So we can roll. We can sprint.
Change of plans, dinky-dee. First you was my grub, now you're just a bud.
Oh, we got dead man. Anything for me? Ammo. No wire.
And now we see, you know, hey, we're climbing. Cool. We also met these guys.
Bring it on!
Hey, no, I'm not gonna do that. That's how fighting works.
Better maggot roadkill than mess with the best.
They're insistent that I use the shotgun, which we can. You hold still, you brace. It is a one-hit kill on most enemies, but ammunition is scarce.
Fun's not over yet, boys.
It sure isn't. There you go. Strike an enemy and parry. You know how this works. It's kind of like the Arkham games. Retaliate after a parry and continue with a strike or counter to perform chain strikes.
You regret coming here, boy.
There we go.
Kill that roadkill.
Now, one of the complaints was that this game was not challenging enough, and, yeah, okay. But, on the other hand, I'm also not one of those people that particularly cares for feeling like I'm a big, strong boy for playing a video game. You know, that's not to say that I'm averse to games with challenge, or even averse to playing things on hard mode. You've been there. We've done it together. We'll do it together more in the future. The fire effect when you get near things is nice. How it kind of colors the world orange. There's a lot of stuff like that that fucks around with color in this. It's not all browns. Anyway, back to what I was saying about challenge in games. But, you know, is the game easy? Yeah, early on it is. Does it stay that way? By and large. There's some validity to the claim that it could have been a little bit harder or a little bit more technical. But I think it does its job with its resource management and the way that the systems kind of gel together. And we'll see that as we continue on. They're telling me to go back there already, but there it is. I see it up there. There are also these optional objectives where we pick up stuff, and we'll be needing a lot of this. 100% looted. And you'll recognize this formula as well. We're not doing much new here as far as the open world thing. It's largely just a realization of like the sort of setting that is proposed to us in Fury Road. Where it shines, I think, is going to be the vehicle combat, which we'll get a chance to see. But on the ground, it's just plenty of vistas like this, which are barren, but I still find them quite pretty. And you know that I'm a fan of how fucking grubby this is.
You are not ready.
What?
Okay. We're not ready. And don't worry, we'll be seeing him again too.
Hurry, Saint! Dinky D's leaking bad! Oh. Here, I heard the bloody sounds of a smackdown. You're not leaking, are you? Tell me you're not. Huh? Praise be! Praise be! My buggy's just over here. Follow me.
There we go. And of course, you know, if you've done any kind of writing, you're probably familiar with the book Save the Cat. Max is established here as a guy who saves the proverbial cat. In this case, it's a fucking dog, but you know, you get the idea.
Here, come, this way.
Which again, I think is not entirely without merit. I wouldn't just stake a career on Save the Cat. But
Easy.
we must show our heroes being heroic.
The buggy's humble, but she can haul.
Oh, that's right. We're not in America. Okay. So this is what we got right now. Chum Bucket's buggy.
The sooner I get my car back, the sooner I'll be on my way.
Woo, amen! Huh? May we arrive in time to save your black on black from slaughter. These barbarians love to chop.
Well, Chum's buggy is just a little bit fucked as far as steering. You can tell that those tires are not tires. I appreciate that it is made out of garbage.
Yes, from that looky look point, we may be able to spot your car. We can see the camp from up there, without risk of detection.
Oh, I see. He's headed there. We'll see what else is around. Doesn't look like much.
Over here, over, come look.
I will. Let's look. So that he doesn't, you know, fucking burst a vessel.
Yeah, see, this is where the thick brow squat and cut. Butchers, infidels. Oh, yeah, look, there. Scabarus Scrotus is their king. Yeah, he's a big boss man from the gas town, you see. Scrotus always keeps the best parts for himself. Yeah, but he's not here now. You see, I don't see the Land Rover.
I'm getting my car back.
Wait, please. An idea. It's better for you, and it's better for me. Just listen. Look, your black on black is toast. It's scrap. It's gone. She'll never be whole again. Huh? Now I can build you a car, bring into creation one that's faster and tougher than the black on black ever was. Yeah?
How tough, how fast?
Very. Faster than fear. Tougher than an iguana's gonads. Come with me. We mustn't be seen. Huh? I'll take you to the tabernacle, and when you see what I'm gonna show you, you'll be shouting holy all day long.
We've done it. Our first bit is complete. Car's lost. It's definitely fucked. But Chum says he can build us a new one. Also, these binoculars are just ours now. We use those to kind of mark spots. See things for later. You get the idea of how that works. And we can see all kinds of things in the distance. Like that. That's gonna be a problem later.
Yeah, good combo. Perfect place to build a car.
Sure, Max. If that's what makes you feel better, bud. There's also something over there. There's Chum. There's our boy. Alright. We've looked around.
Come, Saint. Yes, I have much to show you.
Sure, hang on. Now, what I find interesting about Chum's particular sect of this is that where we saw a lot of, like, appropriated Norse mythology in the movie, Chum's is distinctly Catholic. We're mentioning a tabernacle. He's calling me a saint and saying that when I see what he's doing, he'll be shouting holy all day long. This is Catholicism.
Outer graves! Over there is the Great White.
An ancient seabed.
I'm not sure. No, but we are at the bottom. It doesn't get any lower than this.
We found it. It's gonna do that every time we find a new spot. It's alright. Chum's hideout. We could read about it. We won't until next time.
Holy hideout awaits.
Yeah, but actually, I gotta get over here. Now, this is to teach you about those safe spots. There are a few in the game that cause Max's hair to detach from his head. Don't worry about that too much. It's supposed to happen. But they have resources for us. Spots to fill up and refuel.
Come and see. Huh? Come and see, O Saint. Huh? The dream, the hallucination become truth. The angel made steel. By the fire that moves the piston, by the tranny on all high, by the cam and the U-joint blessed be, there she lies, the magnum opus. There she is.
This ain't a car. It's just a mess of parts.
No. She's knowledge from the numinous, divinely inspired. She wills herself upon this world. Look! See, here, divine meets drive shaft and a symbiosis of faith. Modded and made to measure. You want some of that old-time religion, huh? I got a classic whammy turbo high dog, huh? Hell yeah! Bulletproof and torture tested. Statically upgraded with chum bucket overdrive. Coils and springs, shocks and links too.
It's gotta be 8 cylinders, nothing less.
We will get there, yes. First, we have to get her beautificial body.
Show me where it is.
Yes? Yeah, come. No time like the present. Come on, Saint. We must go.
Now, an 8 isn't a bad idea for off-roading, but it's not.
From a place
Oh, hang on.
strange, where the chariots of old went to die. A place I call the graveyard.
There we go.
We must go in the dead of night, when the buzzard guardians are away on their wild hunt.
So, Chum's worried about the buzzard guardians. I'm not worried about the buzzard guardians. Anyway, this is going to be our riding setup. Chum is going to ride back there for pretty much the game. Anyway, an 8 is a good idea for off-roading. It's not essential, though. You can do it with a 6 just fine. We also notice that Max has a working GPS. That's handy. You don't need the GPS, you can just navigate to these things. Right now, what we're navigating towards is one of the things that I saw previously. Anyway, what is more important is like a weight to power ratio. You don't want your fucking vehicle to be way too heavy for the engine. You'll get stuck, you'll sink. Oh, well. We don't have the equipment for that just yet, but we'll just have to remember it. Let me in. Thump sink. We met them. Who knows where? Anyway, the other spot is just up here, and hey, that's easier. See? We don't have to use the GPS at all.
Like smashing brain bags, do ya? Maybe I'll smash yours.
Okay.
Come and get it.
Will do.
Who you with? Do something.
Eh. Saw him just a little bit too late. That's okay. And now we take their shit. Alrighty. Nothing up there that's visible. There we are. This location is 100% looted. It's all gone. We did it. Alright, with their shipping containers conquered, off we go. On over here. So hopefully you're getting a feel for what this is going to be like. We're going to go to a place, we're going to punch people, we're going to take their stuff. It's not all that different from Xenoclash in that way. It's just that the mutants are more dudes with tumors and less Gastornis' mom. You decide which is better. At least this time we have some wheels, right? There was a lot of straight just hoofing it in Xenoclash. The walking, right? Oh, our fuel is low.
Unfortunately, with gas town comes the blessings of gasoline. We should find enough fuel for us to make it to the graveyard.
Yeah, where do you want me to do that? There we go. He figured it out. So, here's another mechanic. Car don't go with no gas. Must find gas. Can you guess how we'll find gas? It's the same way we're gonna find everything else. Yeah, it's not surprising there. There we go. We've stolen everything from that. Got anything? No. Of course not. Looks like we'll just have to go over there. Maybe it'll make it on the couple of drops it has left. Maybe not. We might have to walk. We did take detours.
Whoever was here is long gone now, along with anything of use.
There's fuel all around. Keep your eyes peeled. Ooh, a big steel gift box. What prizes do you hold?
We are officially out.
Yes.
Over here, Wastelander.
Okay. Oh man, Wastelander. Haven't been called that in a bit. Caught me on the wind up there. There we go. Cool. Oh, you actually have things. Excellent. Yes, thank you. And don't mind if I do. Of course.
Full can.
Ooh, a full can.
Bounty. We're in luck. These rare we may refuel and demolish.
Uh-huh. I would like to... No, that's enter. No. There it is.
Pillar up, huh? All the way to the brim.
And so up goes the gas. You notice we can also ignite those. Yeah. We can just kind of set it on fire and make it a little gas bomb. Even though that would be
He's full.
not how that works.
Bring an extra for refueling or blowing something up.
Sure. Just teaching us how to do this. Another one appeared, you know? Oh look, there's a third. Okay. Stored.
Let us make haste before the nightly hunters return to their lair.
He's got a lot of enthusiasm for these lines, huh? The guy that plays Chum Bucket is fucking just, like, putting in work. Cool.
Nobody around. The gate unguarded. The gasoline, Saint. Huh? One blast should split it wide open.
Well, it says ramming restricted.
Let's make this one count.
We'll run into gates like this. I mentioned previously when we saw that other gate that we didn't have the equipment for it. There we are.
Exaltations. Just cracked open.
Tis. So, you know, gasoline, don't let this scare you. Modern gasoline is extremely stable in its liquid state. You have to spray it real finely to get it to do that. And you have to really, really blow something up very hard to get the piece of chain link to do that. It's fucking sweet when it happens, but you're probably not going to get there. We can pretend that this is a different kind of fuel. They mentioned that it's gasoline, so it might be something ridiculously explosive and dangerous.
Wardens of this place murder on sight.
Cool. I appreciate that Chum is trying to look out for us.
Things that tend this catacomb don't like strangers.
That's fine. But, like, we're not nice people ourselves.
Handling man killers everywhere. Tread careful.
It's true. Those are, you know, pronged. We don't want to run into them. How do you like the night? With that nice cool blue and those big pops of red. The dust in the headlights. I think it looks neat. I don't know what the fuck these bones are. I guess whales, maybe? That's about the only thing that makes sense for the scale of them.
More traps ahead.
True fact. And around we go. And around we go. You'll notice that we're getting, you know, these chips and dings, and our car has a health. It's over there on the right. But I don't worry about that for right now. It'll be important later. It took a lot of time to just, like... fucking put rusty spikes all over things, huh? Yeah, we may be stuck. We'll find out. Fucking rear-wheel drive. There we go. We got there. That's also really a deciding factor for an off-road vehicle. I mean, you can't... Don't do anything that isn't four-wheel drive. That's just fucking madness. At some point in time, when times are better, the Witch and I will maybe do like a little fucking tour of our of a somewhat finished or a work in progress. There's the word. It's not even a hard one. What the fuck, mouth? Anyway, work in progress sort of overland camping thing that we want to do. That'll likely only just go up on the YouTube channel. I don't... The logistics of streaming it sounds crazy. Cool paint.
Our prize, right for the taking. Go quickly. The only way to get up there is through those cave tunnels.
Okay.
Get the car in place down here. I'll lower the body onto it.
Yes. She'll be ready, as I will.
Well, Chum's good for it. Yeah, there sure is. There's boys in here. Where that one would have gone is a mystery. But, you know, we see their little red eyes, and they're not the only ones that can pull that trick.
Maybe I could zip down this.
Yeah, maybe. We don't have to wait for zip lines, we just use the shotgun. Which I thought was nice. You know, we'll oftentimes see characters with chains or guns or something else that you can just as easily slide along. And they don't. Quite. Gimme. What did you clip that to?
Works too.
It's just like... Alright. Just move it over. Just move it to the other shoulder where I have actually like a strap of shit to put that on. There's a little clip at the back of those, which is, you know, for this, but it's not in the right fucking spot, man. He used his fucking flesh notch. That all good survivors have. There's not a wasteland boy out there without him. I mean, if y'all aren't gonna tell me not to, I'm just gonna go ahead and grab this. We'll take a drink, we'll refill. It's our water now. Mm-hmm. Yep. All right.
Yes! There you are, Saint! And you got the whole world up there, in your hand! You got a choice to make! Which one shall be your bride?
Weird way of looking at it, man. It's a car, I'm not going to fuck the car.
Here so we can escape with our skin!
Alright, chill out. Low-hanging fruit. So, oh, we're roadkill level 2. We got a point. We'll be able to spend that. We get to choose what our car looks like. We got the furnace, which is alright. I like the furnace's built-in cow catcher. That's a plus in its corner. Too generic. 280s. Tempting. And this is what I went with the last time. So either we have, you know, we have these two, like, old-style bodies that I'm partial to. What are we thinking? Let's get the witch to weigh in on this. So here's what I'm thinking. We got the die roller, we got the death rattle, or we have the furnace. She's considering. She's thinking the death rattle. This is a bold choice for her. Let's go ahead and go with it. Let's trust her. Yeah. We can unlock the other bodies later. Yay. Yay. Okay. It's just like Batman. So we have to kind of bait him into swinging. And we don't want to be there for that. I'll get it out of your hands yet, man. We can also put dudes up against walls and stuff. This is my knife now. We're gonna save that though, because, well, it's a crappy desert man knife. And it's made out of maybe scissors. Ow. Uh-huh. There we go. Oh, they're blowing things up now. Now, we can't do anything with that. Except... you'd figure we'd be able to just, you know, move it with our hands, but no. Alright. We're down. Our car has a body. And they're just gonna throw Molotovs at us. They got more of them over there.
Please, do not let us be set aflame!
Car combat. So, we can fire our gun out the window. We can also side ram and forward ram things. You know how that is. So that would be, looks like middle mouse button.
Shoot for the fuel tank!
I will. I'm looking at it. Yeah, I understand. Boom. So fuel tanks, you know.
Christ's sake! Oh, hell pursues us!
Those are the weak points. If we score a hit on the fuel tank, usually the car just kind of goes up. You see what I mean about the vehicle combat? Like, this is pretty good.
Christ! Yes, Saint! Yes, creatures of the underworld!
And this is when it's simple. There's more layers later. We did it. Chumbucket calls it the magnum opus. It's not much of a car now, but it has potential. We found a body, but more work is needed before it's battle ready. We are going to battle.
Oh, praise be! We're alive and free of the graveyard! Oh, wait, but something's loose. Oh, I can fix it now if you stop, or later at my sanctum. It's your choice.
There you go.
Hurry up and fix the car.
So Chum does this. We can only do this while we're holding still. We don't want him to fall off. We can't replace Chum. And later on we can get him better tools. There we go. Fixed. Alright. And of course what we're doing is going back to Chum's hideout. not that far away. Pleasant little drive. Car's nicer now that it has a chassis, right? Yes, hello. So let's have a look at what it is the witch has selected for us. We can see it in the game shadows and lighting. We have this interesting kind of like a cage attachment over an open engine block. And let's well, we can't get to the thing yet, but we can
I can make
learn a little bit about it.
you real, my angel. I can build your corpus and ignite your sacred fuel. True, but only the warrior saint can drive you. That is why you send him my way.
We can learn a little bit about Chum. And, you know, what he thinks of Max. We'll read that out later. Let's see... Is the... yeah, it is. The Magnum Opus in one of its possible incarnations.
Magnum opus. My life's work. She is the angel combustion, becoming flesh, or steel, as it is. Since the angel combustion sent me the warrior saint, I am sure of my destiny.
Chum's just fucking thrilled. So that doesn't look like ours, and, well, when we get to, we'll see why. There's a lot of things that we can do with the car. And, you know...
I was taken and destroyed. I must build me a new one. Better and faster than the black on black.
There you have it. Max's old car. Big ol' fuel tanks. Big ol' engine. Big ol' intake. Not much else. Looks neat, I guess. No headlights. Which is probably not the greatest. Those aren't new. Chill out. Alright.
I need more than just a body and some wheels.
Hey, man! Oh, we need parts, scarce as they are. Help me gather all this scrap. I'll fashion a harpoon.
We are gonna need that harpoon. The harpoon is good shit.
With the harpoon, say, we'll gain entry into many secret places. May also prove to be useful in battle.
How so?
We could use it to defeat enemies, rip off doors, even wheels.
And there you go. Chum doing the hard part for me.
Just junk and parts.
Yeah, but the jag tip, it's not here. See, it's not here at all. Yeah, it's in my bunk. It's just there for safekeeping. See?
Okay. We gotta go over to Chum's bunk. He keeps the jag tip there. He says it's for safekeeping. It's for stabbing people if they try to sneak up on him. Like, let's be real. Anyway, like he's mentioned, we can rip stuff off with the harpoon. Stuff like that gate we saw. And also parts of cars. Fun drawings. His...
Inspect the livers. This
Oh, come on, Max.
very useful.
That's fucking rude. He's got a name. It's Chum Bucket. It's okay. Anyway, his schematics, his makeshift schematics, I should say, back here, are interesting. They're an interesting touch. He knows what this means, and it's of course done in this sort of quasi-religious scrawl, where there's symbology instead of equations, and I appreciate details like that. Hey. There we go. Welcome to the garage. This is where the Magnum Opus will be constructed and customized. There's the harpoon category. Yeah. 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 We did it. Yes, thank you. Anyway, so here's where we can see the car. And just a little bit better detail. I like that grille. That's nice looking. And we can do all kinds of shit with it, including attach these hood ornaments if we so choose. And apparently later. Keep progressing through the story to unlock it, so don't fret that right now. Boop. Boop. A ramming grill. Yeah, slap it on there. And now we have a tussle bar. Thank you. And thank you, Pi. We got a bunch of other things. We do have to do stuff in the story in order to get there, but we'll get there. Anything else that we can do? Nothing there. This poor V6 is untouched by any kind of grace. Such a lowly and profane existence. I pity her. We know that we'll be unlocking this eventually. A standard exhaust, standard tires, suspension, all kinds of shit that we can do. Boost, rims for grinding, spikes for borders. We can set stuff on fire. Is there anything we can do about his repair speed yet? No, it's all just going to be locked, looks like. There's the other ones that we can unlock. Yeah, it's all just going to be locked, looks like. I can't even put decals on it. Fucking bullshit. I mean, that's the one, right? The skull with the flames on it. Or the fucking cross wrenches. It's hard to choose. Okay. Whenever we can, we'll get to that.
Any chance? She'll need nitrous. I know how, but we'll need the parts.
We just get them. It'll be easy with a harpoon.
Yes, but first, Schroeder's war boys are out there. And if we don't weaken their numbers, why, it'll mean the end of you, me, and the magnum opus.
All right, let's do it.
Okay. Max is on board to bust some heads. Mostly to get this car built. Or so he says. You know, he did save the dog. So, we're supposed to be going, but...
Little monsters! Schroeder's war boys.
Yeah, okay.
Come up to mark their turf. Bring them down for good.
Ramming could damage our front, but it should work.
It could. Boom. And also, we take the scrap. Anyway, we are, naturally, with Max, supposed to go, but does the heart of a man beat inside? Of course it does, but just in case you weren't familiar with the series and what it is that it's kind of about.
Use the harpoon for this.
Yeah. There we go. And so there we see the use of the harpoon. We can latch it to stuff and kind of yank it off of its fixings and fittings. We can do sick jumps, but our suspension sucks, so it damages the car. It's alright. When we get out, Chum will also automatically repair it, which is a nice feature, you know, just don't fucking
Monument to the car defiance. Tear it down!
bug me with the minutia. It's not necessary. And then we can just kind of yank this.
Raise the numinous! Aha! The land is clear of scarecrows! Notice camp laid before us at our mercy!
No, we scouted out.
Oh, yes, yes, to see if they've nasty surprises and wait for the righteous.
Alright. The lookout point's over there. But we remember that gate from earlier. We're just gonna have to, you know? We've already seen it. We have to get inside. It won't be as big of a debacle as the the room with 3 stones that we did with Tiny. See? No problem. We can also do a quick repair if we get out and spend scrap on it. I don't tend to because, like, you know, just take the downtime. It's okay. Hello? Friends. Of all shapes and sizes. The Jimmy bar is required. Well, let's see. If we can get the Jimmy bar, we can't. It's in the max menu, so we're just going to have to wait on that. And looks like there's another little collectible in there. So, it will remain unexplored for now. We'll be back. I do wish that their shivs, such as they are, looked a little bit more like shivs and not like finished knives. Because it looks like a solid knife. That's not the worst. You could probably get more than one stab out of that, but here we are. Alright, to the lookout point. I'm sure you've also noticed that we're not really consuming much gas at this point in time. It's because there's not many places to get it right now. So the game is kind of like temporarily frozen our gas consumption. It'll be a thing once we get out of Chum's tutorial haven.
What's the purpose of these camps?
Oil! The crude, pumped from the very ground and sent in convoys to be refined and gasolined in Gastown.
Okay. And so, our lookout points. This is how you deal with outposts. Did you get it?
Let's see. Sniper out front. Gates defended. War crier. That's all.
And Max will tell you when you're done. It's not the most involved, but okay, fine. It's better to know what it is that you're getting into so that you can weigh resources, and like I said, that'll be more of a thing later. The point of a great deal of that, thank you, often guarded by various defenses, when approaching the camp, their defenses will become alerted. If the alert meter gets full, the defenses protecting the camp will become buffed, which makes them significantly more dangerous.
What'd you spy, Saint?
Camp
Stuff.
defenses. I'll deal with them before entering.
Yes, yes, nothing our sweet Magnus cannot handle.
Job 1 is eliminate the sniper, and we're just gonna yank down his tower. Anyway, the point of pre-planning like that is always to make things look easy, which, again, I think is part of what the perception of this game being easier than most is. For my mileage, it's not easier than most. It's about the same.
They've spotted us now.
That's fine.
This gotta be quick.
Yank it. There we go. Cool.
It's clear. Now the gate. Tank is being played from.
We'll rip it off. Harpoon awaiting your command. And we win again.
There we go. Now we're gonna enter the camp. We have entered the camp. That war crier's gotta go first. Red sauce. When getting close, they'll become alerted. They play a drum. They buff the boys. It's kind of like Chiniro, except you can still kill the buffed boys.
Got a shot him.
Yeah, we're not close enough. Pardon. There we go. And there we can see a failed parry. You just kind of guard. Max's defense game is way better than Gat's. In that, you know, he,
Black on black is gone.
Yes.
They left nothing.
Yeah, man. I mean, they told you that. Chum told you that. Come on, Max. Anyway, and that Max actually protects his head. Gat just kind of crossed his arms in front of him. You know, like he's, Scott Summers repping his gang. The X-Men is a gang, by the way. Photograph. Max, we miss you. Come back soon. It's Max's thing. Anyway, yeah, captions just in case you can't fucking read the script.
Will I ever come back?
Willie. I mean, no. If Max gets better, the franchise ends. We know that. Uh-huh. There we go.
Storm's rising.
Come on. A jabber boy.
The Legion will split you.
On account of the knife, you see. That's... He's not very good at the knife. He just kind of swings it around, huh? Sir? Cool. I'll be taking that now. And, you know, we also have this happening. You know how this is. We saw this in the movies. You're free to say the line now if you want to. I won't tell. But I think they're really still quite visually impressive. I love the way the dust storms look in this. I also, and you may disagree listening to this out there, like the noise. I like that it's all-encompassing and almost deafening. I think that's real good. There we go. They've got two more. Oh, and they've got water for us. How considerate. Doesn't look like much else here right now. Cool beans. More scrap, because yes, please. You know, fun thing to note about that Jimmy bar, I hadn't realized how much I missed my old one that's sitting on the East Coast right now somewhere. We fixed that. I went to a hardware store and we snagged one, a crowbar, if you're unfamiliar with the term. But like, not something that I would have thought that I would feel naked without. Turns out if you're used to living in the bad place, you do feel naked without one. That's true, him again. My first thought on opening this game up after X number of years and fucking around with this, going, wait, I can't open this door, it's in the Max menu. What was going through my head was, he doesn't have a crowbar? Why not? If you don't have one yet, Lost Things, if you've never felt the need for one, just go get one. promise you will find uses for it. And yeah, I know it seems like a weird thing to recommend to someone, like, hey, go out and buy a crowbar. But... Oh, you're back. Are you gonna do the walk-off again, or... Can I turn my flashlight on? What button is flashlight? Where's the flashlight button? On ground, please. Flashlight 3. There we go. Hi. I don't think you're supposed to be here. Say something. He won't. I'm pretty sure he was supposed to have walked off and I wasn't supposed to have walked away. Anyway, what I was saying was, I've recently, not super recently, within the past few years, come out of a situation where a man lived far, far, far in the woods, and we lived with this man, and he did not own an axe, a saw, a chainsaw, a winch, even a length of rope in order to move wood, at all. So I have been in the habit of recommending tools to people. Because apparently it is not a common thought for the common person to have things on hand in order to address situations as they arise. I didn't know this. The culture shock was and continues to be quite real. Now, is this the way that I'm supposed to go? Oh, yeah. Okay.
Time is built to this, Wanderer. Your path, however crooked, has led you straight to here. Our work, yours and mine, must soon commence. Come find me when your spirit is ready.
Okay, goodbye, Turtle Man. We'll find him when our spirit is ready. This spirit is ready, but Max's isn't. Hey guys, you just chilling? Okay, he's got a fury mode. You probably guess how fury mode works.
We got company! Get it!
Come on. So fury mode does this with the animations, and that they become a lot of fun for me. We almost got the suplex, you dick. Don't interrupt me like that. Unfortunately, the shotgun is also mapped to parry. We may have to change that, but I'll also probably just get used to it.
Destroy the pump. Make it so that there's no reason for them to come back.
Yeah, burn it all down. Upsies. But first we have to steal everything that isn't nailed down. You know our routine in the wasteland by now, Lost Things. I don't have to tell you how this works. Well, that's gonna be our escape route. We've hit him right in the scrotus. Now let's kick in this door and get something to, you know, start a fire with.
Fuel storage. One can do the trick.
Now is that going to respawn? It is. So it may benefit me to throw this down here where I can get at it. Good throw. Love it. Really excellent. Is that just there forever now? Did you lose it? You fuck. He's already not cooperating with me. Oh, before I forget, yeah, let me just grab that. We got 2 more pieces of scrap to grab somewhere around here. No promises that we'll grab it this time around. We may come back for the 1 piece, but you know how it is. Now, am I going to be able to get it up over the fence? I'm just trying to save fuel, man. You know? Be a little bit more economic. There, that one's stuck. It lives there now. They had me use my spare earlier, and like, I'm not happy about that. Reminds me, I do have to get fucking cans for the box, don't I? Hey. We did it. Allies have now populated the camp and will provide regular deliveries of scrap. That's what they tell us.
The one from the tunnels. I need to find him.
Not sure why, but okay. And yeah, a pretty standard kind of fucking thing where it's like, these guys, they have influence, and you gotta get rid of their influence. Look out. So somewhere in here, as predicted, there is precisely 1 piece of scrap. We can probably find it now that, you know, the wind isn't in our face. These camps are never terribly large. It's just chewing through them the first time that takes any kind of navigating or effort. So, we know it ain't there. And it's not over here because we stole that already. And then if we cross this bridge... and then go up. Still nothing, still nothing. Still nothing. Okay. Fuck ladders. They're for wusses. I don't believe in them anymore. If anywhere, I would imagine I forgot about it down here. In fact, let's look at this room from a different angle. No? Okay. Nope. No. Alright, so we'll head left into... I think this is Goop Room. Goop Room with the sigil? Yeah. Nothing here. Just extremely terrible health effects from being submerged in oil. It is quite toxic, by the way. You really don't want to bathe in this. Up we go. So nothing there. If we don't find it on this run through, then, you know, okay, we'll just fuck off and do something else. Did we simply miss it in here? Not looking like that's the case. It ain't there. It's not up here. We already stole that. It's not just peppered around here anywhere. It's just the one back there. Nothing, 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 nothing. Okay. Well, we gave it a good old fucking shake, right? Hey. Hey, the prompt. There it is. Let's grab our gas can. Thank you. Oh, you know what? It's probably just in here. Yep. Yep. There we go. Oh, it's got to show us that we've done a good job now. It's complete. Do you feel complete, Lost Things? Is this filling some deep and
Now to begin my work.
forgotten hole?
There's something needs doing before we turn back.
But we've got all we need. Why stall our work on the magnum opus?
It's not for you to understand.
I see. You have your secret reasons. I'll follow you, because I think fate favors old chum. And you need both of us.
Yeah, you keep trying to get me to leave this behind.
Wander solo. Please, take this flare. And when you need old chum, point skywards and fire.
And that's how we call our vehicle if we're, you know, anywhere that, are you kidding me? Yeah, hang on here. Are you not going to let me keep this? Alright, fuck it then. Whatever. I don't even care. I don't want it anymore. I worked hard for it and everything, but it's fine. So yeah, we can call our vehicle up when we're just kind of traipsing around on foot. Chum will drive it to us. He's a good friend like that.
Stay with the car. I do this alone.
Well, never mind, old chum bucket. Chum. Never mind. Never mind the old Blackfinger and his sacred quest. Those little holy missions that wander away on some aimless private crusade on your very own selfish. Just go do that.
Okay. Hey, chum, you're not my mom. Don't talk like her. Alright. Now we gotta go up here to this guy. His spirit is finally ready. Ah, it's fucking bright. Really, he ought to scrounge up some sunglasses, right? Some goggles like this fool has.
There you are. Shifter of sands, letter of blood, remnants of a ruined past. You say you seek the plains of silence, but do you not wander them right now? The remains of your life, a perpetual flight, an escape from all that is human, until one day, the plains of silence end, and you begin. You've a purpose in this life, my friend, although you fear to dream it. But pain will come, much more pain, before this purpose to you is made manifest.
You know nothing of me.
Look behind you, at dune after dune of drifting, half-forgotten terrors. You flee them always, these past phantoms, and the madness that crawls inside. You've come to Griffer for a reason. Deep inside, twisted around horrors from which you run, lies your strength. Griffer can help. Help you venture down to where you daren't go yourself, and lay bare your true promise.
Well, I mean, you know, we've kind of got a type, don't we? So, here's where we can upgrade our base stats. increases our ability to get some, you know, health from food. The legend level. I don't know what the fuck that is yet. Or I did know, and it's gone. Acquire more water, more scrap, consume less fuel, more damage when using a melee weapon. We'll get to those later. Fury, more ammunition when looting. And, you know, using something longer before it breaks. We want this, and we also want that. We're probably going to do that. Yeah, and... yeah. And we'll worry about these other things later. Anyway, that's how we're doing it. We're gonna huff spirit dust and be better for it. Does that sound familiar? You can exchange Griffa tokens. We gotta do challenges.
That's trouble.
It sure is.
Where's the car? Oh, he hasn't.
He hasn't. It's okay. See, there he is. Don't fucking hit me with it.
I saw bad guys, huh? Sneaking, spying, wanting to steal her away from us. I had to take her somewhere safe.
No time to waste then. We've a car to build.
Yes, yes, yes we do.
So we did that. There is that. We need that. Because I don't think... yeah, we don't. Okay.
Just work, Saint. We have what we need to install the nitrous boost.
Oh, well, never mind then. We can just do it from here. Great. Nitrous boost. This will let us ram good. And go faster in general.
Nitro done yet?
Oh, yes, yes. Nitro installed. Now, let's baptize her and roll the holy sled. I know just the place.
Okay. Just the place it is. Handling's still not the best, but, you know, again, the tires.
Aim for the edge and boost across it.
We'll fucking do.
I knew she could make it. A spotter! We must silence them before they call their friends.
See? It makes them ram more gooder. And more gooder is best goodest, as we've established. We're tangled up. We got the harpoon, though. We did it. Hooray. We'll go back for the other ones in a second. Yeah, you chill. Oh good, we have the max upgrade menu, which means we can get that fucking crowbar. Cool. Well, we ruined the gas canister, but that's okay. There will be others. Alright, what do we say to that max menu? Yes, please. Uh-huh. Great. Oh, we're in the... we're in the car right now. Please. Yes. Excellent. Alright. Says we have a jacket upgrade, but no dice. The Feral Fiend Challenge. We can get knuckle dusters, wrist armor. This is what it wanted us to do, right? Yeah, we want the chain finisher, and yeah, we want to be able to parry weapons. What else we got here? Nothing else that we can grab at the time being. Can't do nothing with that. Can't do nothing with that. No? Alright. We'll do more in a moment. For now, we have a pry bar. That's good. I think there were survivors up here, but it doesn't look like they hung around. Yeah. Oh, okay. No, you're there. Cool. I know. Yeah. Alright, well, I'm gonna get out of here. Was that good? How about that? So, see, that's what we do with our knives. He just gets to keep that. He's got a fun dongle. Anyway, let's pry open that gate, shall we? And blow a whole fuckload of sand as we try to reverse. Empty. Eventually we'll be able to paint this something other than rust, too. That'll be fun, won't it? This ladder we have to believe in. I don't really want to shatter my ankles. Actually, I'm not sure if there is fall damage. We'll have to check that at some point. And open. One of the many reasons to just have a pry bar. Lost things.
This means a whole lot to someone.
It does. Jensen! Neighbors gone nuts. After the water started receding, they joined some sect. Someone killed. I took the dogs and headed to Marla's. Phones are down. Can't reach you. Come quick. Amica. I like that they drew a picture of the neighbor going nuts. Just in case you couldn't read their handwriting. It's now 100% looted. They got a spike wall next to their chair, which seems like a bad idea. We never have to come back to this particular hole again. It's liberating, isn't it? To say this hole is not my hole. In. Alright, and back to Chum's place for the next phase of this. Yeah, still not quite enough to do the handbrake turn, huh? Cannot wait for better tires. Alright, what else you got?
Saint? Oh, Saint, come and see. Come and see, oh, Saint. Yes, she's... With these hands and the blessings of the sacred Illinois, she's come to life. My sweet angel combustion.
What did I tell you? V8, not V6.
Yeah, exactly. 8 is the magic number. You and me, we're gonna land a big chief. A bona fide bad boy. Huh? 429 cubic inches, 460 horses, holy rolling. Nobody could touch you on the blacktop day or night. Why, you'd be evergreen, eternal, road tripping with the gods.
Where is it?
Gas Town.
Let's go there.
No, wait. You can't just go to Gas Town. We need armor on my angel for that run. Yeah, it'd take a long time, too. I'd probably need to get a couple of... Scavengers!
Get in the car!
Wait! Wait! My tabernacle!
Let's go! Get in the car! Come on!
The freeze frame was a nice touch.
Fire and brimstone for devour all! Go! 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 Go!
Yeah, I would love to. There we go.
Those boys are the crew of Stankum! Scrotus, his deadliest underling!
It's true.
Profane defilers! Scavenger scum!
I missed him on the second pass.
My tabernacle! Gone! All of it lost!
We have the car. We need to go.
Well, there you have it.
Place. Somewhere we can rebuild.
Jeet, of the Great White, we can make a deal. Trust they don't kill us.
Doesn't sound safe. That the best we can do?
I don't think we have a choice, Zane.
He's right, we super don't. So we've now been introduced to one of our secondary antagonists.
This part of the Great White is Jeet's territory. Oh, like everywhere else in this realm, it's been overrun by Scrotus. More boy camps and patrols are everywhere.
Okay. Give me that. And give me this. And now we'll see how it is that we map regions. It's with this bullshit. This is also part of why it is that I wanted to keep that fuel bit. Oh, nice. A snowmobile. Project Blackout. Snowmobile. We're not going down with the rest. Anyone even comes close to our... looks like BDL. I'll personally fucking dismember them. Sarah. Let's see if I got that right. BOL. Yeah, stage 5 snowmobile. We're not going down with the rest. Anyone even comes close to our BOL, I'll personally fucking dismember them. Sarah. So it began. I believe that's a Griffa coin. Yeah. That's a Griffa coin right there. We get those challenges going. He's appeared in the region. Oh, do I not need to fill this? I'm pretty sure I do, though. Pretty sure. No? Okay. We'll see if they let me take it with us. Enter. Ascend. I'll deal with you shortly. Looks like they had a breakdown and they're real mad at me about it. I didn't do it, though. Alright. We're getting up there. The Black Mulls. We got scarecrows. We got those boys. Let's zoom out a little bit so I can just kind of scan this easier. That's Jeet's stronghold. That's where we're going. Anything closer? No. No, doesn't look like it. Okay. There you have it. Now there are things that we can hit on the way. A loot encounter. So side quests. And then that's Jeet's territory. Drive to Jeet's stronghold. We'll probably just go right on over there, and we'll deal with these things as necessary. Don't worry, they'll get dealt with. But fucking around with them before actually going and meeting the guy just seems pointless, doesn't it? Descend. The game also does offer a fast travel option for if we don't want to just drive in circles, but, you know, we don't have many places that we're familiar with right now. Okay. Can I keep this one? Please? I can. There. Hang out with that. It's your responsibility now. Hey gents, bad time for a breakdown, huh? Yeah. Yeah.
Stay put.
Gimme. Gimme. And well, this is right on the way. We may as well, right? Hey, friend. Did you get away? That was a fun bailout on our part. Didn't work out like you wanted, huh? He had a bad day. The dramatic whirl around there. Max has a flair for the theatric. Okay. Looks like this scarecrow is otherwise, unprotected. No reason for us to waste this. It's right here. Run. No, don't do that. There we go. We had like a Bethesda moment there. That'll be another Griffa coin. Oh man, are you just gonna... Yeah, looks like it. Gimme. This camp we'll worry about later. We're only interested in the quick and easy stuff for right now. It'll be there when we get back.
Danger is everywhere. Evil lurks behind every tomb. Range, that's what we need. A shooter with some range. Our rifle barrel, scope. A caliber, large caliber, yeah. Real live long shot.
Hard to get one.
Perhaps these nimble black fingers are skilled in such metallurgy.
Are you saying you can build me one?
A rifle? Yeah.
The parts I need. I saw one dismantled once. Some complex.
They running? Yeah, they're running. We'll let them. Okie doke.
It's bigger than I remember.
Well, this Jeep recognize you?
Good chance he will. Yeah, well, but there are no friends nor favors in this wretched land.
It's an interesting way of phrasing it.
The squandering of the sacred materials. That's what it is.
What, the tower? I think it's probably fine, man. Alright, chill.
Announce your business, or learn to love a bolt in the brain.
It is me, Jum Bucket, Master Wrench Jockey, and skilled Blackfinger, who's an acolyte to the angel combustion who beseeches you.
Who's your driver? Does he have any knowledge of medicine?
I fear not. Your pain must linger. I'm sorry, but he is a driver of otherworldly skills. Yes, you see.
Why would I need a driver of otherworldly skills? Scrap monkey!
Please, please, we aim to enter the Dead Barrens, and all my gear, it was destroyed by infidel scavengers, and we need to heal this machine. If you let us work here, why, with his saintly wheel hands and my black fingers, we will deliver to you a bona fide grease pit. Ah, praise be the prophet.
Let him inside.
Yeah, see what I mean about just dudes with tumors? That shit does not look healthy or, well, comfortable. Stronghold is a term you could use.
Driver of otherworldly whatever. Come up here and yak. Wanna know why I let you in here?
I wonder.
Yeah, say Max. Clearly he wants something. I will be right back, Lost Things. Alright, we're back.
This place is dying. Everybody just gives up, goes to Gastown, looking to become a slave, a serf, oil slick. Ain't worth it, living out here.
I can understand why you'd think that.
See the eyes? They're the eyes of a killer.
Okay, chill. He only just got here, and he's got lovely blue eyes. We've seen them in close-up in the fucking cinematics. Don't pick at that, man.
It's not much of a car. You trust that little scrap monkey?
For now, not much of a stronghold.
Careful now. Don't want to insult a man in his own home. Listen, we used to rule this stretch, and now the warlord controls all and brings only death.
Warlord.
Scrotus, Scabrous. Killed, I hear. Sawed him up in the head. But his terror outlives him.
A proposition then. I'll weaken their grip on these lands. You give us the use of your garage and tools.
Boom! If I thought you could, you'd have a deal. And then what?
Gastown.
Oh, one peep at the jaw will change your mind.
What's the jaw?
It's a gate you gotta pass to reach Gastown. Look for it yourself. It's in Dead Baron's Pass.
Before I do we have a deal?
Yeah. You weaken the influence of that dead warlord, and we'll have a deal.
And there you go. We're going to be weakening Scrotus' influence in order to appease this guy with a suspiciously southern U.S. accent.
You should get your little black finger working on your car. Needs to be beefed up if you're gonna make good on our deal.
Yeah, I got that part, man. I understand how the game works, Jeet. What kind of a fucking name is that, by the way? I'd like to ask this guy who makes his clothes. That looks probably better than what we've got going on. Like, I don't have much faith in these shoes. They look like they're lug boots, but they also look like they have more than worn out. I'm gonna steal your stuff, okay? There we go. I mean, they're not gonna do anything with it. This is... It's for charity.
Don't fucking stop. Go on. Try chatting up, Chief.
Hey.
He's a killer. I see it.
These people talking mad shit. Also, legit, in this world, is there anyone who isn't a killer? Isn't that just kind of a necessity for, like, living here? Thank you. Watch where you're fucking waving that around. Alright, chum.
I have a deal with Jade. You build me that sniper rifle, then we get out. We have work to do.
Praise be! Well, just you find me the parts, and I'll get cracking.
Well, what's it gonna cost?
Have it, Saint, and just help me find the requisite parts and some kind of a trigger mechanism.
Oh, you want a trigger, driver? Think we got some old gun junk in the cage? Take a look. Maybe your scrap monkey can make something of it. We don't have anyone can figure that stuff out anyway. Plus no ammo to talk of.
We don't have anyone that can figure that stuff out. Cool. Oh yeah, you got the whole fucking bolt assembly right here. Like, we got a fire control group and we got a bolt assembly. Like, you guys are stupid. There's nothing to figure out. We just need to build the barrel. There it is. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Great. We now have a rifle. It'll be good for those sniper towers. And now we have what it is that we need to do for this stuff. Gutgash's territory, we haven't gotten there yet. This is Jeet's territory, so we'll be able to fuck around with a new Rambar soon. A better traction. Deep treadies. Now these souls still got some tread. A little more traction for the righteous, but still an abomination in the eyes of our angel. Fucked up. These poor threadbare rubber rollers, these are our old ones, the Frey hoops, will keep her on the road, but I fear for our safety and can't help but hang my head in shame. It's understandable. A better suspension as well. Frontier Springs. Does it look lifted? Is its belly plated? I cannot tell. Maybe it makes you feel better, but I itch for more. And these are just stiff shock springs. What can I say, Saint? It's stock. Just profane stock. Chum, I'm not as fanatical, but I understand. We got the boost. We can do better with the boost later. Border spikes, nothing there yet. As the wrench turns is something that we have to do later. The car body we know. You gonna let me put a hood ornament on it yet? Yeah, it'll let me put, sure, one of these on. Rockstar Energy. Skull. Is the other one also? Yeah, it's the Rockstar fucking, just logo. If you couldn't guess, Warner Brothers had a deal with Rockstar. I don't want any of that on my fucking car. It's there, it provides stat boosts, but like I'm good. That's quite alright.
Long shot installed and ready for action. I'd say we have gained us an upper hand.
I mean, it's definitely better than it was.
Start over. Time to put the sniper rifle to the test.
I'm confident it will serve our purposes without fail.
I have worries about the folding barrel. But, you know, here we are.
Better than I thought. Nice balance.
Yes, my fingers were controlled by worldly forces.
There we have it. It's not as if you can't do a folding barrel like that. I just don't know what materials he used. And I think we'll probably drive to Dead Barrens and... then we'll get cracking on this region later. That'll probably be next time. But let's go ahead and have a look at the Maw. Jeet did say that we would change our mind when we saw it.
Roadkill.
Fuck him. I ain't scared.
More camps and more boys.
Thank you, chum, but that's really unnecessary. We're just gonna take a pleasant Sunday drive. Even though it's not Sunday, it might be Sunday here. In this place. See some sights. Find some tracks. A convoy route. There you go. It's another thing that we get to do. Ow, shithead.
Such a feast for my eyes.
All right.
Long shots up ahead.
I see them. I could take them out with the sniper rifle.
The what?
The long shot.
Oh, I have a few rounds. Make them count.
Scratch one.
You're a wizard. The long shot is your one.
I mean, I don't know about that, man, but you know, we got there. And what they were saying in that little fucking box there, in case you missed it, is that Chum can drive the Magnum Opus while we have the rifle sighted. And it's true, he can move it slowly, here and there.
Keep your head down. I'm gonna take a look.
Yes. But please, hurry back. This is very, very bad terrain. Risky.
Yeah, kinda is. Alright. Here we go. And remember, what we're doing here is scouting.
Hey, Parrot! Someone's here!
No, shush. They're up there telling my secret. Oh, was there anything in there? No, they didn't. They didn't hide anything. Buckler, we've met someone. Nothing back in there. Nope. Nope.
Let's put an end to it!
I don't know, man. Let's fucking not. Okay. Too dramatic on the fucking trigger there, Max. Max, I need you to,
He's going!
to just, yeah, there you go, man. There. Now what I need is this. We mentioned melee weapons, you know? Oh, he went down immediately after the parry. Cool. So the bucklers have shields. If you couldn't guess by the name Buckler. There we are. Oh, we got our shotgun shells back. That's nice. That's good. Our skill points already paying dividends. Fucking boy stew they're making back there. More garbage. Oh, good deal, some water. Ah, history. By the pooper. Rotate. Zelda, this is your granddad, Hank. I'm sad you never got to meet him. He had some fun stories to tell. I don't know half of what Dad got up to in the 60s, but I know it was very hush-hush. He was working for the government up until 5 years ago when he disappeared on a job in one of those Arabic countries. So sad. These wars are killing us all. And just in case you couldn't read it.
Wars, famine, disease, murder. Killed us all.
Okay, anything else back here? Skeleton sit. Nothing else, huh? This looks like a spot where there would be something, but I guess not. Okay. Well, up we go. Another fun seating arrangement. Nothing there. Boop. Boop, boop, boop. Cool beans. Not like this, Max. Come on. There we go. We managed to wiggle our way out. That very nearly became the cutoff point. Fucking everyone breathe a sigh of relief. There we go. Secret garbage. Oh, when did I... No, it was off. Okay. Oh, someone's driving. So that's the mall.
That must be it. We're not ready to take that on. Not without some preparation.
Looks like a good gate. Can't scout what's ahead of it though. They've got patrols, just doing stuff. All kinds of just fun having, fun loving boys. Big old gate. Alright, well, we may as well... we can't just eat their food anyway out of spite. This is once again bullshit. I can't believe they've done this to me. They know how much I love spite. Alright. Okay.
Car needs more power and grip. It needs side armor and a grill to shield the nose. The Hunchback can make it happen.
Yeah.
If I bring him the parts.
I mean, yeah, he also told you that. Like, he told you that there's absolutely no way that you're gonna breach that without a lot of consideration. And it'd take him a few days. Max is kind of stupid. But I feel like that's sort of a prerequisite for being a video game protagonist. You gotta be kind of dumb.
They say once this whole white...
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Bring it up. You gotta do it before we can get past the jaw.
These black fingers are ready to dance, Saint. Oh, yeah, and I know just the steps, too. It's called the Jack, a wasteland classic. But often our chances of survival grow tenfold.
And the harpoon?
Soon, soon. But she needs the basics first, huh? The car's weak.
Agreed.
Let's return to Jeets first, huh? Then I'll show you the plans.
There we are. We'll go back to Jeets and we'll give Max a rest there. Or do we want to just pick up from here? Nah, we'll go back to Jeets because we want to start chipping away at all of this. And we'll worry about scouting these other things later. Still burning. Oof. Well, we'll see if we can outrun them. That's a convoy behind us kicking up all that dust, and, well...
Sneak shot got his gun on us!
I don't know that we're prepared to just do that yet. But it is the road out of here, so we're just gonna have to roll the dice on this. It doesn't look like they're following. It looks like we've lost them, so that's good. The camp is still alerted back there, by the way. It'll probably have a buff by the time we actually go and slap at it, but eh. You play the hand you got, not the one you wish you had. Eh, tire's still not quite good enough there. That's okay. At least Chum's having fun. There we are, and Jeet'll just let us in.
Hey, you catch a glimmer of the job? You think you still want to go up against that?
I mean, yes, we will, but that will be next time. We've saved. We'll go where we go. I'll get over to the pause menu. Yes, please. It's the only way that we can exit the game, you see. It'll still have noise to make for a moment or two. And so, yeah, we're embarking on a different journey. Not entirely divorced from what it is that we have been doing. We're still, you know, an unhappy dude of pale complexion and brown hair with some just sweet baby blues. Walking around in punch and stuff. I feel like Gat was much more honest with himself, though. He knew what he was about. Gat liked to hit things, and that was about it. We also have, you know, the dust that we saw in Tiny and Big, and some of the ramshackle technology that we kind of got used to there, if only briefly. It'll be lacking the whimsy of the former and the humor of the latter, which may or may not be a good thing for you. But it's certainly got its own flavor. And next time we'll work on loosening a supposedly dead warlord's grip on a region so that they'll work with us and we can tool the car up to build something called the Jack. Spoilers, we're going to very promptly unbuild it, but you'll see why. I'll talk about that when we get there. In the meantime, I'll leave you to wander on your own for a bit. See ya.